welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Be the Beginning. It is a Netflix anime that follows the story of Keith and Kokaku. Kokaku is kind of like a dark angel in the series, I'm not gonna lie, while he faces against his childhood friends that grew up in this orphanage that gave them all special powers. Koku is the strongest one because he has a blade arm, and he was, and I guess it's been a minute since I've seen the show, and he took a minute to gain accustomed to his powers, but he is the strongest one, but he's going against all his childhood friends that gained also these powers through experimentation, childhood experimentation. While Keith is someone who helps Kokaku in the situation. I'm not gonna lie, there is a girl in the show, I'm not going to mention her at all. She is Keith's partner, but she does not help at all. She doesn't help in the show. I'm not lying to you. Keith, of course, is a detective within the world of Be in the Beginning that helps out Koku and tries to crack the case of who killed all these people and the various crimes committed by this organization. Plus, he lost his wife, so he's very depressed, not gonna lie. Now, as you follow the show, if it's much like Bunko no Stray Dogs, it's very much a mysterious anime. You have to go along Keith, figuring out the clues, figuring out the backstory, as well as dealing with the emotional dwindle of Koku, as in the first season of Be the Beginning. I think the show was done. Be the Beginning. It talks about it, you just see him weighing depressed. He wants to be away from everyone. Of course, the lady in the show tries to get Kokaku to open up in the show, but most of the time it doesn't help, as he's dealing with a lot of emotional and past trauma due to his friends and family being dead, plus his professor. Keith is the same way, as his wife is dead. I don't know if he has a daughter, but I think his daughter is also dead in this show also. Now, with his detective skills, he's one of the best in the city and tries to break down every single little detail, tries to get everything right. And of course, now why you should watch it, if you like the L and light dynamic, if you like the Bunko no Stray Dogs, where you have to break down a scene, a show, where you really don't get the emotional payoff or the mental payoff of the show until you finish the first season or the second season, when the clues start to make sense. Every episode's a clue. Every episode is different, and every episode tries to lead you on to a different path of what the outcome will be. There's a lot of foreshadowing. You could come up with your own conclusions. Of course, you could theorize about many. When the show came out, I think the show came out around 2016, 2017. Very good show. Not many people are going to talk about it, of course, as it is a mystery anime, mystery crime anime, so that those genre of shows really don't do well in anime circles, nor is it really talked about. They have underrated gems in the mystery crime anime scene, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I want to talk more about the series, but I really want you to go watch it, of course, as you really gotta think. You gotta think about every single episode that you see and be like, oh, okay, it's gonna give you this clue, it's gonna give you that clue. The people you meet are different. The people you meet in the previous episodes may not have the full, you may pass them off, but they're going to have a bigger outcome, of course, in the later part of the show. Now, so if you want to see something that you got to think about, if you want to see something that that you have to delve deep, that you want to, you got to pay attention to the screen and not just have it on or have just useless fight scenes. But the fight scenes in this is real cool too. But if you don't want to have just a regular shonen anime, just tossed at you, rather that's getting to a goal or anything, Be the Beginning is the show. It is on Netflix. It should still be on Netflix. It is a Netflix anime. Great animation, great sub and dub. It is dubs. I've watched the dub. Great dubbing. But yeah, if you are a fan for mystery and crime, go watch it. I would talk more about this show. I have to go do a rewatch, of course. But the crime, the mystery of Kokaku, Keith, as they try to break down every single lie, every single fairy tale, especially from Kokaku's professor and from Keith's life, to break it all down, to give everyone's secrets out, is a phenomenal story. You should go watch, like, and subscribe. It is an underrated gem that you will find on Netflix. I know Netflix anime gets a bad rap for no reason, but come on. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.